Sawadee Krap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Monday, December 13th. Welcome to Phuket XTRA, brought to you by PCAPhuket.com. Starting this Thursday, there will be more tourism pilot zones in Thailand, according to the CCA in Bangkok, as officials also announced the lifting of red zone of maximum control zones in all 23 declared provinces. All of the 23 now ex-red zone provinces will now become either orange zones or yellow zones of high surveillance, and means that all of these provinces, which included Chiang Rai and Chiang Mai and Rayong, will have their restrictions eased. Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai will become orange zones, where alcohol consumption at eateries and restaurants is still banned. Meanwhile, there will be an extra tourism pilot zone or blue zone province in Thailand, with Chonburi province joining Bangkok, Kanchanaburi, Krabi, Nonthaburi, Pathum Thani, Phang Nga, and Phuket. In addition, some districts outside of these provinces were also declared tourism pilot zones, including Muan districts in Ubon Ratchathani, Sakeo, and Mukdahan provinces, as well as Trats Klong Yai district. The new blue-coded tourism pilot zones will go into effect on January 1st. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. The island is approaching 1,000 COVID cases this month after 68 total cases for Friday, 56 on Saturday, and 70 total cases announced yesterday for Sunday. In addition, 2 more COVID-19 deaths were confirmed over the weekend. So far during the month of December, Phuket has recorded 911 total cases, with a daily average of 76 cases and a death toll of 4. Since the pandemic began, Phuket recorded 18,940 COVID cases and 144 deaths. The Phuket COVID death rate since early 2020 is 0.76. Thailand, meanwhile, recorded 3,398 new cases and 23 more COVID fatalities over the last 24 hours. Since the pandemic started early last year, Thailand has recorded 2.17 million COVID cases with a death toll of 21,194. Thailand's COVID death rate is 0.97. An accident in a steep hill just north of Promthep Cape this morning resulted in the death of a 57-year-old Swiss man who was hit while on his motorbike by a van before slamming into a roadside power pole. The accident took place at around 8 a.m. this morning, according to Chalong police, on the coastal road south of Nai Harn Lake. Paramedics from Rawai municipality also arrived at the scene and found the motorbike destroyed by the force of the impact beside the power pole. The Swiss man was unconscious on the ground, and he was rushed to Chalong Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Police, citing an eyewitness, say that a passenger van registered as a taxi was traveling downhill at high speed when the driver lost control, swerved across the road, and struck the motorbike driven by the victim, then slammed into the power pole broadside, leaving the van on its side beside the road. The driver of the van, 44-year-old Somchai Kopkoi, was at the scene, and police are still investigating to see what kind of charges will be laid against him. The identity of the victim is still being withheld until his next of kin is notified. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. A 57-year-old Thai man who admitted that he was getting used to driving his new car slammed his new Nissan March into a shophouse grocery store in front of his house on Friday night at the Phuket Villa California housing estate. The man escaped serious injury, but he explained to police that he bought the car a month ago and was still learning how to drive it when he accidentally ran through the grocery shop, only coming to rest when it hit a steel pole. No injuries were reported over this incident. This accident took place roughly 12 hours after another man, a Thai national in his 60s, who had never driven an automatic transmission motorbike before, slammed into a wall and had his left arm impaled by the brake handle just meters from his home in the same housing estate, the Phuket Villa California housing estate in Wichit. He is still recovering from the injury. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Quality guaranteed since 2012. Call M & Painting today. Phuket saw several events over the weekend, including the 9-year anniversary of Phuket Fight Club gym on Soi Palai in Chalong, as they celebrated with a special Muay Thai seminar, a unique workout for CrossFit Siam Box at the site, MMA and wrestling classes by their world-class coaches, and a BJJ quintet competition with jiu-jitsu teams from around the island taking part. Congratulations to all who joined in. Phuket Fight Club also collected food, clothing, shoes, toys, and cash donations for their Christmas campaign for children, with all donations going towards Muay Thai kids in the northeast of Thailand. Phuket is coming back to life with many events having taken place this weekend, including the PCA Bodybuilding competition in Patong, which saw competitors from not just all over Thailand, but 8 different countries around the world. 80 registered competitors took part in the inaugural PCA Thailand event this past Saturday at the DoubleTree by Hilton Phuket Bantai Resort near Patong Beach. Competitors from the United Kingdom, Australia, Russia, and other countries took part, as well as Thai competitors from Koh Samui, Pattaya, Trang, Bangkok, Bichit, and more provinces. Athletes were able to take part in any of the 21 classes. The overall bodybuilding winner came from Germany, Christoph Krebs, while the overall men's physique winner was Bunyaret Bumpaibul from Thailand. Vladlena Ivanova from Russia won the overall bikini category, and Katie Powell from the UK took home the top prize for overall figure. Nick Edgerton from PCA Thailand said, quote, "Thank you to all the spectators, fans, staff, sponsors, and athletes for all the overwhelming support. We are going with an athlete-first approach and raising the standard of the game. There's a lot of great athletes in Thailand who aren't getting the worldwide exposure they deserve. We will give that to the great athletes of Thailand." After midnight tonight, people here in Thailand will be able to gaze at the Geminid meteor shower tonight, according to the National Astronomical Research Institute of Thailand, aka NARIT. According to NARIT, the meteor shower will be visible from midnight until dawn tomorrow, December 14th, but is expected to be disturbed by moonlight until about 1:30 a.m. Stargazers can fully enjoy the shower after 2 a.m. until dawn. The Geminid meteor shower normally occurs annually between December 4th and December 17th, when the Earth passes a massive trail of dusty debris left by a huge rock known as 3,200 Python. People nationwide should be able to see as many as 150 meteors or shooting stars streaking through the sky every hour with the naked eye. Anyone who wants to enjoy the celestial show are advised to find a location with as little ambient light as possible. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Alan Cooke, who served as the British honorary consul here in Phuket from 2001 to 2008, for which he was awarded an MBE, or Member of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, personally receiving it from Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, has passed away at his home on the island. He was 85 years old. Cooke was awarded the MBE for his dedicated assistance provided to British nationals during the 2004 tsunami and the disastrous crash of 12 GO Flight OG269 in Phuket International Airport 3 years later, in which 90 people perished. Cooke also started the Hash House Harriers in Phuket and was instrumental in building Phuket's deep seaport prior to establishing the Alan Cooke Cricket Ground in Talang. A vigil is taking place at his home in Talang.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks and mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.